Hellos and welcome to weekly vlog number 113. Hope you guys enjoyed that little montage there that I have done. It is Monday night. I've just had my dinner for dinner tonight. I had spaghetti bolognese, which is also what I had last night as well. So it was leftover spaghetti bolognese from last night. And I'm just about to sit down now. I've got Buddy with me here in my room. Here he is. Look, hello Buddy, you want to say hello? Hello. Anyway, he's there. And I'm just about to tune into YouTube right now as Gadgetcast are doing a Monday night live stream over on their YouTube channel, Gadgetcast, which is a podcast that I always do love listening to. They're going to be going live with Jonathan Morrison, so they're doing an interview, I believe, with Jonathan Morrison. It's going to be taking place in the next 15 seconds, but yeah, so I'm looking forward to watching that, and that's what I'm just about to do. It is Monday night, and I've just finished watching tonight's episode of EastEnders, and I've also been watching the first ever live broadcast of Piers Morgan Uncensored on the brand new TV channel that is Talk TV, which you are able to watch online on YouTube. You can watch it live, just search Talk TV on YouTube. You can also watch it on FreeSat, Freeview, Virgin Media and Sky TV as well. And you can also watch it through Apple TV, Samsung TV Plus, etc, etc. So yeah, so those are the TV stations that you can watch it here in the UK. In the US you can watch it on Fox Nation, and over in Australia you can watch it on Sky News Australia as well. The broadcast happens Monday to Thursday live from 8 PM UK time till 9 PM. So he's only on for an hour. But tonight's episode, and I'm going to assume tomorrow night's episode, was mostly focused on Donald Trump. He had an explosive interview with Donald Trump, obviously talking about his defeat in the 2020 election. Also spoke about the Prime Minister Boris Johnson and Angela Merkel as well. Yeah, he spoke about a lot of stuff, and obviously part 2 of that is coming up tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he has to say in the second part of the interview tomorrow. In the meantime though, I am just about to get my trainers on because I do need to take Buddy out for his final walk of the evening, just around the neighbourhood. And then once I have done that, I am then going to head off and have a quick shower and get myself ready for work. I also need to get my work uniform out of the tumble dryer, as I did stick it in the tumble dryer earlier. Excuse me. I knew that was lingering in my throat. I just didn't want to cough in the vlog, but I just did. Anyway, also as well, it might have been a bit of like chocolate, you know, because I did have some digestive biscuits while I was watching EastEnders. What I was going to say actually is it's been confirmed. I mean, it's been rumoured and reported and stuff in the last couple of weeks that Elon Musk, the owner of the Tesla cars and one of the world's richest men in the world, he was set to buy Twitter for $43 billion in the US. Now, Twitter wasn't even up for sale at all. And literally at the start of this month, it was revealed that Elon Musk had a 10% share stake in Twitter. And then obviously about a week later, it was then reported that he was then going to buy Twitter for $43 billion. Well, fast forward a couple of weeks later to now, and he has literally officially signed a deal with Twitter and basically brought Twitter for $44 billion. That's £34.5 billion in UK money. Of course, he does want to kind of make Twitter a platform for freedom of speech. And so basically he wants to cancel the cancel culture, basically. And also as well, what he wants to do is he does want to make some other big changes, including banning fake accounts and banning sort of the, you know, the bots that you tend to get on Twitter. Another thing as well that he wants to implement is human authentication as well. There is a few changes that he does want to make, and he does feel like that Twitter does have more features that he himself could unlock and enhance on the social media site. I mean, a lot of people are saying that they're not going to use Twitter. I know that this is probably going to upset the woke, especially when it is going to be a platform for freedom of speech going forward. But I mean, I'm going to stay with Twitter. I am staying on Twitter. I mean, I don't think anything for me is going to change, to be honest. You know, I think it just means that I could probably be a bit more open-minded about things, you know, and not get worried about being cancelled for something that maybe I might end up saying one day on Twitter that could, you know, get me into a lot of trouble. You know, so I'm really looking forward to seeing these changes being made, and we will see what goes on there forward. I mean, Twitter recently announced that they were working on an edit button. Apparently they've been working on this in the past year, so I'm sure that that Elon Musk is going to welcome this change, the edit button, and I'm sure we're going to see that edit button being implemented into Twitter in the next few months or so, fingers crossed. But in the meantime, though, that's the latest news on the Twitter front. I just thought I'd bring you up to date on that. This week in the weekly vlog, very quick, before I do take Buddy out, I just want to say that I am going to talk about Cinemacon, because that's taking place this week. A lot of the major movie companies are there this week in Las Vegas. They are going, well, we've got Paramount there, we've got Sony there, Disney are there, of course, as well, and some other major movie productions are also there as well. So far, we've only got a poster for a brand new horror movie made by Blumhouse, which is coming out in January 2023, called Megan. It is to do with this life-size killer doll or something that befriends its owner and protects the owner at all costs. And even if it does mean resorting to violence, it sounds like I mean, the poster looks very eerie, to be honest, but I'm looking forward to seeing a movie trailer for that. Hopefully we get that at some point, if not this week, at some point in the next few months. But yeah, obviously we did get a poster for that, though, within the last few hours, actually, and it does look pretty eerie. But Sony are going to be up later this evening, so by the time I've gone to bed and I'm asleep, Sony will be doing their presentation, so I expect we're probably going to get some news stories about some upcoming movies and maybe some trailers, I don't know, but we'll definitely get some news coming out of Cinemacon for Sony. So I will talk about that a little bit later on in the weekly vlog, as well as all the other major movie outlets as well, who are presenting and revealing some upcoming movies. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit across this week's weekly vlog. The other thing I just very quickly want to talk about is, I did mention last week in the weekly vlog that I am planning to go to Weymouth. The plan to go to Weymouth is still going to happen, but it is not going to happen this week. I did get confirmation about that today when I did see my support workers. They have revealed to me that it's not going to be taking place this week. It is going to be happening in the next couple of weeks. They're not going to do it, definitely not next week, because of the fact that next Monday, which is actually by the time this weekly vlog goes out, it is May Day Bank Holiday. So if you're watching this on May Day Bank Holiday Monday, happy Bank Holiday. But yeah, of course, so they're not going to be doing it next week. I can definitely say that for sure. They might do it the week after, starting the week commencing May the 9th, or they might do it the week after that. We'll wait and see. Hopefully it will be at some point in May. So yeah, I will let you guys know as soon as I know, okay? And obviously then we'll have a vlog where we do focus quite a lot of the footage, maybe similar to last week where I did go to Basingstoke, and a lot of that footage was focused on Basingstoke, and we might do the same with Weymouth. We'll see what happens. And I might, whenever I do go, I might be going to the Sea Life Centre in Weymouth as well, which I don't believe I've actually been to before. But yeah, there we go. Anyway, now it is time for me to get my coat on and take Buddy downstairs. He's currently laying in his bed asleep at the moment, and I'm going to take him out for his last walk of the evening around the neighbourhood. Then get my work uniform out, as I've got work tomorrow, from the tumble dryer, and then go off and have a shower. Tuesday morning, just got back from work after doing the 6:15 to 10:15 shift at work, and I've just got out my work uniform, currently taking Buddy out for a second walk of the day around the back field. Lovely and sunny, not a single cloud in the sky this morning as well, which is really nice to see. I am going to be heading off to the cinema to go and see two movies. The first one being The Lost City, the second one being The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. So I'm going to go and see those. So you guys are going to see me review those in a few moments time. Also as well, I'm going to go out for some lunch, so I will reveal all of that next in the weekly vlog. So for lunch today, I've got some chips with a barbecue chicken and cheese panini, and I've also got a pint of cocktail as well. So just finished watching The Lost City at Odeon Cinemas in Bournemouth, and the movie was actually pretty decent. I really did enjoy the character interaction between Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum as well. Really did enjoy that. I thought Daniel Radcliffe played a really well villain as well. I thought that was really good. All in all, I thought the movie was pretty decent. To be honest with you, I didn't really like the beginning of it, but I mean literally it felt a little bit weak, the beginning. And it kind of felt like the story at the beginning was rushed, but then as we got towards like halfway through the story and stuff, I thought it was really decent. So yeah, so I really did enjoy that movie, and I would definitely recommend for you guys to go and see it. If you have not yet seen the movie, it's called The Lost City, is available in your cinemas right now. And yeah, there we go. So I've just got back home from the cinema, and I've just watched The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, starring Nicolas Cage and Pedro Pascal. But before I go into that review, I've also just had my dinner as well. For dinner tonight I had baked beans, chicken nuggets and some chips, along with some bananas and custard for dessert. And I've also got Buddy with me as well in my room, as you can see right there. You want to say hello to the camera? Say hello then. Yeah, go on. You can say hello. Yeah, you can say hello. Anyway, so The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, I am going to talk about that. Very good movie. I quite enjoyed it. It was light and fluffy in places. It was very meta as well. A lot of references, understandably, to Nicolas Cage's movies he's worked on in the past. So yeah, it was very meta in that sort of sense. Loved Pedro Pascal, thought he was brilliant in it. I loved the bromance between Nicolas Cage and Pedro Pascal's character. I mean, honestly, I just absolutely loved that so much. Buddy just wants to say hello, don't you, bud? Yeah. But yeah, absolutely loved that. I also loved the action sequences that was in it as well. And Pedro Pascal, he's definitely getting about, isn't he? Because obviously he's in The Mandalorian that you can watch on Disney+. He's in a recent Netflix movie called The Bubble, which again, another movie you guys should definitely check out if you've not yet checked it out. I thought it was a fantastic movie, that. And now he's in this one as well. And he's also going to be in the HBO Max original series, The Last of Us, which I believe is going to be coming out next year. So Yeah, I mean, honestly, he is getting about quite a lot at the moment, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the projects that he is featuring in. Honestly, I think he's definitely going places, isn't he? So yeah, so there we go. So that's my thoughts on that. Now, as I have mentioned earlier in the weekly vlog, and I do want to dive into this actually, is I want to dive into some of the announcements that was announced at Cinemacon, which is taking place this week, as a matter of fact. Of course, last night it was Sony. Sony was going up to present what was going to be announced for future projects and stuff like that. Now, they didn't really announce a lot in regards to future projects, like in terms of like anything new. They more just kind of spoke about some of the upcoming projects, and they basically given us an update on some of those upcoming projects. So let me talk very quickly about it. So the Mario movie, which was supposed to be coming out this December by Illumination, the same company that have done the Despicable Me and the Minions movies, as well as The Secret Life of Pets, they're currently developing a brand new Mario movie. It was set to be released in December. So the Mario movie starring Chris Pratt has been delayed until April 7th. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, which is the sequel to Puss in Boots, has been delayed to December 21st. And then a new Spider-Man spin-off film, El Muerto, is in the works, with Bad Bunny set to star. The film releases on January 12th, 2024. Now, I've heard rumours that El Muerto is a Spider-Man villain, and apparently he's only been in 2 Marvel comics. So, and apparently little is known about the character as well. So it's kind of one of those Boba Fett of the Marvel Universe scenarios, where they're just going to make up a story, I guess. I don't know. I mean, this movie sounds... I don't know. I don't know. Am I going to end up missing this movie in the cinema like I did with Morbius? We'll see. It comes out in 2024 anyway. Across the Spider-Verse has the largest crew of an animated movie ever. The film includes 240 characters and takes place in 6 universes. Wow. So yeah. Also as well, I just want to point out that the Sony Universe Marvel Comics slate include Kraven. So Kraven we're going to be getting in January 12th, 2023. Madame Web we're going to be getting on July 7th, 2023. And El Muerto is coming January 12th, 2024. The third Spider-Verse film, which is Across the Spider-Verse Part 2, by the way. But yeah, the third Spider-Verse film will be titled Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. The film releases on March 29th, 2024. They also showed some footage at CinemaCon from Across the Spider-Verse, which is coming out next year. So Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man 2099, and a pregnant Jessica Drew fight the Vulture. Miles wants to apply to Columbia University's physics program to develop a multiverse jumping project. Now, that might tie in to Beyond the Spider-Verse, and then we just see Miles Morales jumping from multiverse to multiverse. I don't know. Venom 3 is in the works as well. Now, this doesn't at all surprise me. I knew way before Venom 2 came out, actually, literally about a month or so before Venom 2 came out, that they were going to do a Venom 3. So this movie being in the works does not at all surprise me. I'm not going to lie, I didn't really like, Let There Be Carnage as much as I enjoyed the first one. So, yeah, I'm not really too sure whether or not I might go and watch Venom 3 because I've watched the other two anyways. We'll just see. We'll just see what the story's about first, and we'll just go from there. And finally, the last thing that was announced at the Sony event at Cinemacon in Las Vegas was that a Ghostbusters Afterlife sequel is in the works. Now, I've not seen Ghostbusters Afterlife, nor have I seen the all-female led Ghostbusters movie, and I haven't even seen the originals neither. I know, it's shocking. I will get round to watching them, maybe at Halloween, because I don't know, it just seems like a Halloween style movie, something you should watch in October. But yeah, there we go. So I'm sure there's people out there that are looking forward to a Ghostbusters Afterlife sequel. Maybe the movie did set up for a sequel anyway, so maybe I would have been sat here had I have seen Ghostbusters Afterlife, then maybe I would have actually gone, well, it's not surprising, it did leave on a cliffhanger or something, but I don't know, because I've never seen the movie. So, but there we go, anyway. So yeah, that's everything announced at CinemaCon today. Later in the weekly vlog, I'm going to discuss everything that was announced during the Warner Brothers presentation and the Disney presentation as well, which is all going to take place overnight tonight, so I'll reveal more details about that later on in this week's weekly vlog. Morning all, it is Wednesday, we're halfway through the week and we're halfway through this week's weekly vlog. Just woke up and got myself into my work uniform, currently outside taking Buddy for his first walk of the day around the neighbourhood at 4:30 in the morning, and for some weird reason there's people sitting just outside the shop, even though the shop doesn't open till 7 o'clock in the morning, which is a bit weird. I don't know if they were homeless, I don't know. They've got a lot of stuff around them and they're being weird. So, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm currently taking Buddy for his first walk of the day around the neighbourhood. Just made myself a flask of tea to take with me to work. It is Wednesday morning, just got home from work. I've done a 6:15 to 10:15 shift, just about to get out my work uniform, then take Buddy out for a second walk of the day around the back field. Coming up very shortly, I'm going to reveal all the details that was announced at CinemaCon from both Warner Brothers and Disney. But first of all though, let's find out what shows I'm watching today, as we do the feature that is Brand New Wednesdays, even though some shows aren't brand new. But anyway, roll the montage. Let me show you what I'm watching today. John, use my name. Watching the season finale of The Dropout on Disney Plus. Now watching the season finale of Pam and Tommy on Disney Plus. Watching the season finale of Weekend Family on Disney Plus. Watching the season finale of Parallels on Disney Plus. Just about to watch this week's episode of Moon Knight on Disney Plus. Now watching Our Kind of People on Disney Plus. Now watching Superstar with Kobe Bryant on Disney Plus. Watching Riot Police on Disney Plus. Now watching The Ignorant Angels on Disney Plus. Now watching Queens on Disney Plus. Now watching Alternative Therapy on Disney Plus. Now watching The Wonder Years on Disney Plus. Now just about to watch The Great North on Disney Plus. Now watching Single Drunk Female on Disney Plus. Well, my Wednesday night took a bit of a turn, an unexpected turn. I've just got off Skype to my friend Kieran on my iMac. We were on call for 2 hours and 40 minutes this evening. He decided to call me because he was out with his friend. His friend wasn't feeling too good while they were out playing a game of bowling, so his friend decided to not go to the cinema with him this evening. So he came back home and messaged me on Facebook and said, "Hey Steve, are you free to Skype?" Which I technically was. I was only up here in my room anyways, watching Piers Morgan Uncensored on my TV. So I'm going to catch up with Piers Morgan either tomorrow or Friday. I'll watch that episode. I can easily catch up on it on YouTube, which is good. I found that out earlier. But yeah, so I've just had a nice Skype call with my friend Kieran. I've just packed my headphones away in my work bag, so I have got work tomorrow. The time is 10:53, so I really need to get myself ready and take Buddy out for his last walk, which I will do in just a split second. Firstly though, just before I do that, I'm just going to very quickly run down some of the things that was announced during today's Cinemacon, which is continuing. Tomorrow is the final day of Cinemacon, and they're going to be looking at Universal Pictures, and they're also going to be going through some of the Lionsgate stuff as well. So I just want to go through very quickly some of the stuff that was announced during the what was this? The Warner Brothers stuff, I believe. So first of all, The Nun 2 is still in the works. Now, I really wasn't aware that The Nun was getting a sequel, to be honest with you. I don't really think it really did set up a sequel. I'm not too sure. Might have to go back and rewatch it just to see if it did or not, but I thought the movie was semi-decent anyway. There was some footage from Don't Worry Darling and Wonka that was shown at CinemaCon as well. A sequel to The Batman is in the works. Zoe Kravitz, Zoe Kravitz and Robert Pattinson are back as Catwoman and Batman respectively. Matt Reeves is back once again to direct the sequel. Also as well, Greta Gerwig's Barbie, starring Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, Emma McKee, Nkuti Gatwa, Simu Liu, Alexandra Shipp, Michael Cera, Issa Rae and Will Ferrell will release on July 21st, 2023. And we also got a first look at Margot Robbie as Barbie as well, which is all pink and frilly and all happy looking. But funnily enough, Barbie and Oppenheimer, which is another big movie coming out in 2023, are also going to be releasing on the same day. And Oppenheimer has got an impressive all-star cast, and Christopher Nolan is directing that movie. Excuse me. Michael Shannon will return as Zod in The Flash. I have no idea who Zod is. But there we go. Olivia Wilde calls Harry Styles an up-and-coming actor with no other career that I am aware of, and he is nothing short of a revelation in this part in Don't Worry Darling. But, you know, he is a singer, so what about his singing career? Is that over? Is he now going to become an actor? In footage shown at CinemaCon, Michael Keaton's Batman asks Barry, "You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts in The Flash." Yeah, Olivia Wilde also says Don't Worry Darling, starring Harry Styles and Florence Pugh, is inspired by Inception, The Matrix and The Truman Show. Interesting. But I mean, the fact that it's got both Harry Styles and Florence Pugh in this, yeah, I'm sold. I'm sold on this movie. The CinemaCon footage for Shazam! Fury of the Gods includes Billy telling Helen Mirren's villain character that he's seen Fast and Furious, so he knows saving the world is about family, which is when the Shazam family appears. Very interesting. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom will follow Aquaman and Orm, who reluctantly team up to face a stronger Black Manta and his army. Now, I'm not really interested in seeing Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Wasn't really a big fan of the original movie. So I don't think I'll be coming back for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. And we also got a first look at Harry Styles and Florence Pugh in Don't Worry Darling. They're both looking at each other lovingly in bed. Very saucy. So yeah, so there we go. So that's that for you. So that's from the Warner Brothers side of things. There was also some stuff as well that was announced by Disney today. So the official name for Avatar 2 is Avatar: The Way of Water. So yeah, so we've got that. Also as well, I'm just trying to... the first trailer for Avatar 2 will be released exclusively in cinemas and theatres with Multiverse of Madness next week. It will then be released online a week after that. Now, part of me thinks this is a good thing. The other part of me thinks this is a bad thing. The bad reason is because of the fact that someone could quite easily film the trailer on their phone and then leak the trailer onto social media. So I reckon it'll get leaked before it gets officially released anyways. Avatar, the original 2009 movie, which shockingly I've never seen ever, will be re-released in cinemas worldwide on September 23rd. Now, I was planning to see the original Avatar movie that got released in 2009 a little bit later this year, because I am planning to watch the sequel as out of curiosity. But obviously I wanted to see this first movie first. And I was planning to watch it on Disney+, but given the fact that it's being re-released in cinemas later this year, I might wait until it gets re-released in cinemas and go and watch it on the big screen. So, yeah, I think I'll do that. The first footage from Avatar 2 was shown at Cinemacon as well. David O. Russell's next film is titled Amsterdam. This is the next 20th Century Studios movie, with a clip shown at Cinemacon of Taylor Swift starring as a grieving daughter. The film also stars Margaret Robbie, Christian Bale, John David Washington, Rami Malek, Anya Taylor-Joy, Michael Shannon, Chris Rock and Zoe Saldana. Yeah, other than that, I think that was pretty much everything that was really announced. Oh, and also as well, there was a first glimpse at Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And Kevin Feige is currently at a Marvel creative team retreat where they are planning out the next 10 years of Marvel Cinematic Universe projects. Yeah, that's right. And that's going to be shows for Disney Plus and movies to be released in cinemas. Wow, the next 10 years of Marvel. Marvel is not going anywhere anytime soon. Other than that, they did show some footage of Lightyear, and they also showed some footage of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness as well. Some early reviews of that first 20 minutes of Multiverse of Madness stuff that they've seen. They're pretty. It's pretty promising. It's pretty promising. Very action packed as well. Is what I am hearing out of all of the out of that one. And with Lightyear, it's supposed to be emotional and big and very dorky as well. So again, another movie I'm looking forward to seeing with Lightyear later this year. And apparently Socks the cat, which is Buzz Lightyear's robotic pet companion, is going to be one of those characters that's going to be stealing the show when this movie gets released in June. Right, I am now, speaking of pets, I'm now going to take Buddy out for his last walk of the evening around the neighbourhood. I'm going to make myself my last cup of tea of the evening and take my nighttime medication, as well as get into my pyjamas and then head off to bed, as I do have work tomorrow. So I will speak to you guys in the next part of the weekly vlog, which will be Thursday. And just a quick warning, I will cover the Universal Pictures and Lionsgate movie slate from CinemaCon in Las Vegas a little bit later on in this week's weekly vlog. Thursday morning, just got home from work. I've done a 6:15 till 10:15 shift at work, and now I'm just about to get out my work uniform. Currently taking Buddy for his second walk of the day around the back field, and then when I get back home I'm going to make myself a cup of tea and take my morning medication. And for you guys, the next part of the weekly vlog, it's time for you guys to find out what shows I'll be watching today and throughout the rest of the day pretty much. So without further ado, take a look at this. Watching Hard Sell on Netflix. Now watching The Legend of Vox Machina on Prime Video. Now watching The Boys Diabolical on Amazon Prime Video. Now watching The Kardashians on Disney Plus. So I've just finished watching iCarly on my iMac, and now I've moved on to watching Our Flag Means Death on my iMac. Now watching Minx. Now watching the Winning Time, The Rise of Lakers Dynasty. Now watching Bel Air. Now watching Halo the TV series on my iMac. Now watching Tokyo Vice on my iMac. It is Thursday, Thursday evening. I've had my dinner for dinner tonight. I had some chicken nuggets with some mozzarella sticks and also some chips as well, which was really, really nice. Just about to take Buddy out for his last walk of the evening around the neighbourhood because it's 10:30. I've also just been catching up with some certain things. I caught up with Piers Morgan's Uncensored show. I caught up with yesterday's episode and tonight's episode on YouTube as well. Also caught up with the last couple of days of Classic EastEnders on UK TV Play. Caught up with yesterday's episode of Coronation Street, and caught up with yesterday's episode and today's episode of EastEnders on BBC iPlayer as well. Just a couple of bits from me in regards to Cinemacon. Universal revealed a brand new trailer for Jurassic World Dominion. And by the way, tickets are on sale right now for that movie. Despite the movie coming out in June, on June 10th, 2022, tickets are on sale right now. I can confirm I have got my ticket to go and see Jurassic World Dominion on opening day. So yeah, so really looking forward to seeing that. Now I'm sure I did go through all the did I go through all the Disney stuff? I think I may have gone through all the Disney stuff yesterday. So I'm not really gonna go through all of that. To be honest, I don't think there was really a lot that was announced at the Paramount event. In all honesty, I really don't think there was. I think it was more to do with, like, there was just some showings and stuff. Now, actually, there is a couple of bits I did want to talk about, including A Quiet Place, because the next movie has been announced, obviously, for A Quiet Place. I think it was announced a while ago, A Quiet Place. It was announced a while ago. But I'm trying to find it. Where is it? I'm just trying to literally, like, proactively look on Twitter to see where it got to. But what I can say is, here we go. I think we've got it. Where is it? It is here. There we are. Right, let's start with Mission Impossible 7 first. We'll start Mission Impossible 7 because it has received a title. So Mission Impossible 7 will be titled Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. So I do wonder if Mission Impossible 8, which is going to be the last film to feature Tom Cruise, is going to be Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 2, or they might go with something completely different. We'll find that out, I'm sure, in the next year or so. But we also got a title for the next Quiet Place movie, which is called A Quiet Place Day 1. So looking forward to that one. Other than that, though, that is pretty much it from CinemaCon. Really, there isn't other than that. There wasn't really a lot announced at the Paramount event. I do think it's purely because they were also doing a screening for Top Gun Maverick, which is coming to cinemas next month, in around about a month's time. But yeah, also as well, actually, I've just seen a couple of bits of news updates for you. Oh, and also as well, side note, there's been a brand new clip of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness that's been released, and it's we get to see a little fight scene take place between Doctor Strange, America Chavez, and Gargantos. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. There's a rumour going around on Twitter as well today about Jordan Peele's next horror movie called Nope. It's rumoured to be his longest film to date by a long shot, at around 2 hours and 30 minutes. To compare with his 2 previous horror movies, Get Out had a running time of 1 hour and 44 minutes, and the movie Us had a running time of 1 hour and 56 minutes. So, respectively, it's kind of an extra half an hour longer than the last movie that he'd done. Whether or not this is true, well, I'm sure we are going to find out in the next couple of weeks or so. We're not too far away now until the publicity starts to run in terms of this movie. The press releases are starting to come out for this movie, and stuff like that. Also as well, there's been another rumour about the Moon Knight finale, which is due to take place next week on May the 4th. Apparently the Moon Knight finale episode running time is 42 minutes. Apparently this is going to be the shortest among all 6 episodes. Little bit worried about that because, to be honest, I do feel like that's going to be rushing the finale of Moon Knight. There is a little bit to cover in the finale of Moon Knight. But we'll wait and see. Of course, I will bring you, by the way, my full review of Moon Knight next week in the weekly vlog, and also as well on the weekly podcast next week as well, on Spotify Music, Google Podcasts and Apple Podcasts. Alright, that's coming up for you then. In the meantime though, just about to take Buddy out for his last walk of the evening, then I'm just going to make myself my last cup of tea of the evening as well. Morning all, it is Friday morning. Just started my day by making myself a cup of mocha, and I've also got dressed and got into my coat on this Friday morning. So I'm outside at the moment, not a single cloud in the sky from what I can see this morning, and it's a lovely sunny day on this Friday morning. Currently taking Buddy for his first walk of the day around the backfield. Okay, I just had a bit of a fly or wasp or something in my hair, had to get it out. Anyway, Saturday afternoon, finished work, did a 6:15 till 11:15 shift. Then I went to Costa because for some weird reason the buses are only an hour, 53 minutes past the hour now on a Saturday. So I've now made it my weekly thing where I go to Costa for half an hour, have a Frostino, chill, and then get the bus back home. I've also just got out my work uniform, and I'm currently on the backfield taking Buddy for his second walk of the day around the backfield. When I get back home, I'm going to be watching some movies for the rest of the afternoon. These are movies that I've never seen before. Prepared to be shocked, by the way, because these movies that I'm going to be revealing to you now are classic movies that I've never seen before, and every time I've told my friend Kieran that I've never seen a specific movie that you guys are about to see me reveal that I'm watching, he's been like, how have you not watched this movie? You need to watch this movie. So yeah, so I'm now making it a weekly thing now, or weekendly thing, or something, whatever you want to call it, where I'm going to sit down, watch some movies that are on Netflix which I've never seen before, and even though they're classics and a lot of people call them iconic and familiar and stuff like that, I've never seen them. So without further ado, let's reveal the movies I'm watching this afternoon. So I've just had my lunch. For lunch today I had chicken nuggets with chips and baked beans, and I have also just taken my medication with a cup of mocha. I've also got Buddy upstairs in my bedroom. I would show you what I'm watching. I would show you what I'm watching right now, but I'm not going to. Let's just say it's a very, very raunchy movie. Let's say it's a Netflix version of 50 Shades of Grey. Good job there's no woman in this room with me, you know, otherwise that would make this movie even more uncomfortable to watch, especially if the woman got aroused. Which is something I never thought I'd ever say in this weekly vlog ever. But I'm watching a movie called 365 Days, and it's so raunchy, which is why I can't show you what's on my TV screen right now, because otherwise this video could get I don't know, banned, or something would happen to the video if I showed you what was on my TV screen right now. Honestly, there's a few times I've had to kind of cover my eyes, but I'm watching that right now, 365 days. I'm watching that right now over on Netflix. Now watching 365 Days. This day on Netflix was the Netflix original movie sequel to 365 Days. This movie got released recently on Netflix. Now watching Don't Kill Me on Netflix. Sunday afternoon, and I have got home from work after doing a 6:45 till 11:45 shift at work today. I have also been off to Castle Point to go and get my chinchillas some sawdust, as well as getting myself some new shoes for work, because I'll show you my work shoes that I've got here. They are a little bit on the knackered side, like, you know, they're almost for the scrapyard. So yeah, so I got myself some new shoes today, in the form of these nice shoes here. So yeah, hopefully these are going to be nice and strong and they're going to last me a while. I tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna try them on, like, well, I say try them on. I'll put them on now. I can show you guys exactly how they are. But yeah, so I've done that, and I was gonna get a McDonald's in Castle Point today. But then I looked in McDonald's in Castle Point, and it turns out that there was just a huge mass gathering in there. There was just customers waiting all over the place, and I just didn't know how to basically, I just didn't know where the queue was starting to where it ended, basically. So I was like, okay, well, I will have a Mackey's for lunch today, because, well, I wanted a McDonald's anyway. I felt like I was in the mood to have a McDonald's. So I thought, well, I'll wait until I get home. I did even message my mum to see if she wanted a McDonald's as well, and she wanted one. So I was like, well, I will get one, and we'll have one for lunch. But I'll wait until I get home, and then I'll have it. I'll order it when I get home, which is exactly what I've just done. So hopefully now, when my phone went, it's in my pocket. Hopefully now I'll get updates on my phone to let me know when the delivery driver has turned up and stuff, and has got my McDonald's lunch order at the door. But what I was going to say was, I'm also really, really happy about McDonald's in Castle Point, because apparently, from what I've seen on the, I think it was the Just Eat app where I ordered it from, is that they've now got hot apple pies, which I quite like, because I like the McDonald's apple pies, and it's safe to say that I have ordered myself a apple pie to have. So anyway, I've just put on my boots, my new boots. That's what I was just doing, by the way. So what I will do is I will show you my boots. So here they are, here and here. Obviously, I don't know, like, I don't know how I'm gonna, like, kind of be able to kind of, because they're like, they are just there, aren't they? So I don't know. I am gonna have to cut this bit here, obviously, because otherwise that's just gonna be straight up a trip hazard right there. But yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe I might have to keep them the way they are, like that. I don't know. But because I wanted, like, the bottom of my trousers to kind of, like, over cover it a little bit, but if not, then it's fine. If I get up though and start walking a little bit, yeah, I mean, they feel fine. They feel quite, they don't feel like big on my feet, which isn't a bad thing. Actually, no, when I stand up, it might be a little bit more better. Like, I'll be able to kind of not have them tucked in, if you know what I mean. So yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. So yeah, they're not big. yeah, I can definitely see me walking about in them. Also as well, I think it's good because obviously the work that I do, obviously, not only do I walk to work every morning, but also as well, because of the stuff that I do, it's kind of good because I've got a bit of protection on my toes, with like, because sometimes, like, I'm not going to lie, some of the trays at work do hit my toes, and then it does hurt. I'm not going to lie, like, I don't show the pain, but I do feel the pain, and it does hurt. When like some of the empty trays fall on my feet accidentally, and stuff like that. So I think it'll be great to have a little bit of protection on my feet as well. But yeah, no, these do feel fine, honestly. I've tied them up as well. I've tied the shoelaces up. They feel quite nice, quite roomy as well. Like I can definitely walk around in them. But yeah, it doesn't feel like I'm an astronaut or something like that, you know. I was going to go for like, because I did go for like a size 10 originally. Size 10, just literally my foot couldn't actually fit in the shoe at all. Size 11, however, did. So that's another plus to that. So I'm really happy about that. Anyway, next part of the weekly vlog, I'll show you what I've got for my lunch today. You already know that I've got a hot apple pie, but you don't know what else I've got. So I will show you that in the next part of the weekly vlog. However though, what I'm just about to do now is I'm just about to get out my work uniform, and then I'm going to take Buddy for his second walk of the day around the neighbourhood, as it's been raining this morning and it's still slightly raining out there now from what I can see, and it will just be too wet and slippery to take him on the backfield. So my McDonald's has just arrived. I've got a grand Big Mac with some chips and a large Coca-Cola, and this is my hot apple pie. Yum yum. Time now for me to clean out my chinchilla cage. Oh, look at Buddy. Buddy's tired. Oh. Anyway, it is Sunday afternoon. I've just I've put a wash load on, including my work uniform. I put that in the wash this afternoon. Rather than doing it tomorrow, I decided to do it today. And I've obviously put it on a spin cycle for 15 minutes, taken it out the washing machine, and then stuck it into the tumble dryer. So it is currently drying off. So that'll be done roughly around about 5 o'clock-ish, maybe just after 5 o'clock. So yeah. Other than that though, I'm going to wrap the weekly vlog up here for today and for this week. Massive thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's weekly vlog. I know it's been a bit more of an informative weekly vlog in regards to all the news that's come out of Cinemacon this week and stuff. But there's been some other stuff that I've shown you guys and stuff, which is always good. One final thing before I do wrap this up. When I saw my support worker on Friday this week, I was in his car and he was taking me back here, back home, and in his car he had some Nivea hand cream, and it was this flavour, beeswax was the flavour, beeswax. Now he said, to be honest, he's been using it a little bit quite often recently. And he said that it's made his hands feel a lot smoother. Now, I tried some while I was in his car on Friday, and first of all, I really like the smell of it. It's a really nice smell once you've rubbed it all in. And second of all, I also love the fact that it did make my hands a lot smoother. And when I put some on earlier after work, again, my hands felt really smooth for like a solid good half an hour to an hour. But then, you know, after a while I started touching other surfaces and stuff like that. So yeah, so I quite like this. I think it's really nice. It's Nivea hand cream, beeswax flavoured. You can find that in all the retail supermarkets, and probably in beauty retail as well. You can find it in anywhere that does hand cream, basically, is where you can find this. But yeah, it's really nice though, really nice flavour, really nice smell. But yeah, I got this today from work for £1, so that's not too bad. But yeah, I think that's how much this is usually. It's quite a small bottle, but you know, you can make it last out if you, I don't know, yeah, if you only put a small dosage of it on your hands, then you can kind of packed it out for like a good week or maybe 2 weeks. Right, anyway, I'm going to wrap this vlog up here. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's vlog. Please don't forget to give me a like, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel today to become a Stevo. And I will be back next week with another weekly vlog. Next week I am going to talk about Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I probably won't go into spoilers though for that, because obviously by the time my next vlog comes out, it'll be a couple of days after the movie comes out, so I'm not going to go into full spoilers. I'll do a spoiler-free review for that one, alright? And also coming up next week, I don't know what else is coming up, but I'm sure we'll find something for next week's weekly vlog, and I'm sure whatever I get up to, it'll be very interesting. But for now though, it's goodbye, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next weekly vlog here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial.